and welcome to Mind Over Maths, where today we'll be having a little look at simple equations. When I say simple equations, I mean those that involve x values, y values, a values, b values, whatever they may be, apples, oranges, pears, cars, guitars, planes, trees, houses. It could be literally anything. So looking at, therefore, quite a wacky question, for example. If we say that 4 apples are equal to £8, what is 1 apple? Well, for this equation, we'd literally just divide by 4 on both sides. So if we divide by 4, we'd get 1 apple is equal to £2. And that is as simple as equations get. So let's make it a little more complicated. Well, everyone likes complicated things. So if we have 3 vans plus 16 is equal to 19. If we just take away 16 from both sides, you may be able to see it already. You'll get 3 vans are equal to 3. So a van is equal to 1, which if you do French, then you might be thinking, what on earth is that nonsense, as van is 20 in French. But this is a maths channel, not a French channel, so we'll stick away from French. And if you were thinking, oh, van, a car, why is it equal to 1? Just don't question it, it's maths, just accept the answer, it's there. It's a van is equal to 1 steering wheel, there we go. Are you happy now? Anyway. So, if we have, let's do x now. Let's go back to the boring x, all the mathematicians they should use. So if we have 20x plus 3 is equal to 43. Then what you can do from this is you want to basically get, like we've had in all the other equations, how you've had 20, a term with the x or y or apples or whatever it may be is equal to a number, and then to divide it down to what 1 is, because that's what you're trying to work out. You're trying to work out what this value is. So if 20x plus 3 is equal to 43, we want to get 20x just on its own. So to do that, we need to get rid of this 3 here, because that's just being a bit irritating at the minute. So we need to get rid of it. Now all we can do is we can just get rid of 3 on both sides of the equation. It is really important that you do both sides of the equation, because say if I just took away 3 from one side, then it's no longer equal to the other side. So you've got to take away 3 from both sides. So if we take away 3, it will be 20x. 3 take away 3 is just 0. So if you want, you can put plus 0 is equal to 43 take away 3, which is 40. But the 0 doesn't matter, so 20x is equal to 40, and therefore x is equal to 2. It is as simple as that. Now, we'll do one more of these. They could word it in an exam as being a bit in a strange way. So the exam might word it as, so with this question, we can see it's a very wordy question. Firstly, I've just scribbled it out. I'll read it to you if you can't read my writing. John eats 5 apples and 6 oranges and weighs 17 kilograms more after eating them. Assuming an apple weighs 1 kilogram, what is the weight of an orange? Now this may seem like a load of blabber. However, if I was to write this out, you can imagine 5 apples plus 6 oranges is equal to 17 kilograms because he's ate 5 apples and 6 oranges. And in the end, he has weighed 17 more kilograms. So we are actually told in the question that an apple weighs 1 kilogram. So if an apple weighs 1 kilogram, then we can put that value into this equation. So if 1 apple is equal to 1 kilogram, 5 apples must be equal to 5 kilograms, as 1 times 5 is equal to 5, which is simple maths. So if we can actually reword this into a more what you would expect in a paper if they took the time, which will, if you write shorthand, it'll take less time to write, therefore it's, it's less effort, it's less fun, but it's less effort. So if we write apples as just being A, and we write oranges as being O, which that looks like 60 actually, so I'm just going to make that 6 or is equal to 17. So 5A, we are told that an apple weighs 1 kilogram, so therefore 5 times 1, as there are 5 1 kilogram apples, and then there are also 6 oranges, and in total it weighs 17 kilograms. Now 5 times 1, because when you have a bracket next to a number, you just times it. So 5 times 1 is equal to 5, plus 6 oranges is equal to 17. Now you have a simple equation which we've noticed earlier in this video, where you can just take away 5 from both sides because you want to just end up with the 6 or on one side. You don't want this 5 here, it's just being a bit irritating like I said before. So you can take away the 5 on both sides, and you'll end up with 6 or is equal to 17 minus 5, which is equal to 12. And if you're wondering, well, how did you get rid of the 5 here? It's just 5 take away 5, which is 0, so it doesn't matter. So 6 oranges is equal to 12. Now if I write that back out, 6 oranges is equal to 12 kilograms. So what is 1 orange, which is what the question asked? So 1 orange, you just have to divide by 6 on both sides, because 6 divided by 6 will tell you what 1 orange is. So 1 orange is equal to, you should know that 12 divided by 6 is 2 kilograms. And there we go. Now I'm going to try one more question. Now for this one, we're going to just substitute the y equals 5 into this equation. So 32 is equal to 6 times 5 plus x. 32 is equal to, when you have like a number next to a bracket, you times the two numbers. So 32 is equal to 30 plus x, which when you take away 30 from both sides, because you want to leave the term by itself, this 30 is being annoying, you end up with 2 is equal to x, which we already know that y is equal to 5, so now we know that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 5. And that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them below and leave a like if you like the video.